Hey guys, welcome back to Collab News, where we're exploring the world of mobile game collabs. So we have a lot to cover today. I'm going to try to make it as short as I can, but a lot of exciting stuff, including the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross collabs that are coming, so I'll definitely have that in there. But first I wanted to show you some that I thought were really cool that I don't know if everybody knows about. We're going to be talking about Heir of Light first. Now, if you've never seen Heir of Light, they have some really interesting collabs in the past, including a John Wick collab. That's so weird to me. But it was really cool. I didn't actually get John Wick, but I did get the girl with the dogs, which that was one of my favorite scenes in that part of the movie with the freaking dogs beating people up. That was amazing. So Heir of Light actually has a collab going on right now with a IP called Sweet Home. I didn't know what this was, so I had to look it up. So Sweet Home is a Korean webcomic or webtoon. I think it's really cool that they're doing a collab with something like this. I guess it must be pretty cool. I haven't looked that much into it. I read like a brief synopsis. It kind of seems like horror, suspense, kind of some cool things going on with monsters and nosebleeds. I don't want to show you too far into the comic that way if you want to read it, but this is just like the first chapter. But man, how cool is that? If I'm an artist as well, so if some game made my comic book that normally looks like this and made artwork for it that looks like this and put my characters in the game, I'd be ecstatic. But I want to show you something that I think is really cool about all of this. So they actually give you all the characters to try out for free for 7 days. Mine says 6 days because, you know, I logged on to this last night. But you can literally try these collab characters and all the different element types. And they're just to like as strong as like your strongest characters are, and just go for it. That way you can see what you want to go for, what you may like, what you may not, maybe help you progress in the actual game itself. I think that's pretty cool, and the characters themselves look pretty good. So definitely worth checking out. I think Heir of Light is a pretty dang good game. Okay, so last time I told you guys about the Megatsu Warhite. I still don't know how to say it. They're having a collab with Miku. Here's the title screen you can see. I told you guys I was looking into it, and I was going to tell you if there was anything to report. So I just want to show you a little bit about what's in it. I'm still really new, but I'll show you a little bit of what it's about. So of course there's going to be some free login rewards for it, but as far as a lot of the things that has to do with the collab specifically, you're going to be able to get some of these weapons that are themed after the characters, but also have to kind of tie in with the game's story. So there's cosmetics and there's also weapons. So pretty cool. I've played the game just a little bit. I'm like still really new, obviously. I think the game is well made. I think it's pretty cool, but I'm just not in the market for this type of game at this very moment. But just wanted to share with you guys briefly kind of what is in this Miku collab here. Alright, so Final Fantasy is also having a collab here. With your girl, you can get 2B, and you can get 9S here for free. So this is out at the moment, so you're going to be able to check that out. This is going to be the global version. Now, the Japanese version of the game is going to have a Final Fantasy VII Remake collab, so that is going to be going on pretty soon. You can see some of that footage going on right here, so it looked pretty cool. It's definitely something to look forward to. I don't play the Japanese version. I'm just going to lightly cover the Japanese versions of collabs when I come out, but I'm going to mainly focus on the global versions of stuff. Alright, up next, so Dragon Raja is having a collab with Evangelion. So I've not seen much of this collab yet, just some screenshots here and there, some art that they have for like the advertisements. So I just started this game. I'll have to let you know kind of what it's about later on, if I think it's worth mentioning. So I just started this game, but it seems interesting so far. Pretty in-depth character creation, that's for sure. Alright, so I guess I'll briefly mention this. This is a collab coming. I've never played these games. All I know is they're kind of like hack and slash type games with some lewdness to it, but they're having a collaboration together. Now they go kiss. Now they may literally kiss. I have no idea, but there you go. Now you know. Do you see this? Do you see this? After I recorded the whole video, I look online and I see a Street Fighter Cross Fist of the North Star collab. I play Fist of the North Star Legends Revive. It's a good game. It's not perfect, but it's really fun. The graphics are great and the characters are really fun, and they've had some really cool collabs. They've had a Virtua Fighter collab. They've had Baki. They've had you know, some of their other franchises. It's made by Sega, so I wasn't expecting them to get a Street Fighter collab, but here it is. It's gonna start on April 29th. I've seen other places say 30th, but pretty clearly says the 29th there. So if you log in, you're gonna get a free SR Sakura. So that should be pretty cool. A lot of the SR characters are pretty decent. There's some pretty decent SR characters, but of course the UR characters are the ones you really want to go for. So there's Ryu, of course. You can't have a Street Fighter collab without Ryu, unless you're like, I don't know, Destiny's Child or something. So then there's M. Bison, and then there's Chun-Li. So there's 4 characters. Sakura you're going to get for free. Then I think if it follows along their other type of collabs, you'll be able to do some things to farm some Sakura kind of like shards to be able to power her up to get her a higher star level. I'll definitely be covering this whenever this comes out, so make sure you subscribe for that. I also have a lot of other Fissa, North Star, Legends Revive content I've made. Check that out. Especially check out the Virtua Fighter collab stuff. I was proud of my very stupid intros I made for that, so go check that out. But yeah, you never know what's going to happen as soon as you stop recording. Alright, now for the big news is going to be the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross collabs that are coming out. There's actually going to be 2 collabs coming out like really close together. This is going to be starting in spring, and the first collab is, in fact, Stranger Things. So that's so random. I think the only thing I could come up with that's like that makes sense is that they're both on Netflix. But the art looks awesome. So how unexpected is that? That's just as weird as John Wick and Heir of Light, basically. This might even be more weird. This is going to be released for Japan, Korea, and global all at the same time. The Stranger Things collab, and I think this is the first time this has ever happened. The other collab is going to be the ReZero collab. Nice thing about this is that both collabs are going to get a free SSR character, and as well as some cosmetics that you can earn for both of them. Also in the update, there's going to be diamonds you can get, also other costumes you can get for these characters. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So yes, it's going to be a lot of content coming all at once, but they're also going to have some kind of diamond reimbursement and also giving out some freebies. So hopefully everybody can have fun with these. I can't wait to try this out. I'm definitely going to be covering this whenever it launches on my channel. So make sure you subscribe to that if you're interested in seeing any further collaboration action. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoy mobile games and mobile game collabs, please consider subscribing. I also do play a lot of fighting games and do a lot of VR stuff, so if any of that's of interest to you, please consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot. Let me know if there's any collab news or upcoming collab news you think I should know about. I wish you luck in any of the summoning you're going to be doing in any of the games you're playing. God bless you, and you have a blessed day, y'all.